Frankie. I have been meaning to sit down and have a chat with you guys for a long time now, and I thought, you know what, let's just smash it out. So yeah, hi. I basically have been wanting to do a YouTube channel for so many years now. I've started doing bits on and off. I started in the photography industry and we were starting to film shoots, and then I ended up just getting caught up in adulting and just never really got back to it. But I've got a really exciting year this year, so I thought, you know what, might as well just do it. So for this first video, I'm just going to upload some bits from the beginning of the year. I had a really exciting start to 2018 where I actually flew to Dublin on the 1st of Jan for my 3-year anniversary. So that was really nice. I've been wanting to go to Dublin for a long time now, and it wasn't what I expected, and it was what I expected all at the same time. It was quite cool, really. So I've got some footage of that. I'm just going to sort of pop into this video. And even more exciting, I'm actually going to Amsterdam, not this weekend, but next weekend. So it's already started off with an amazing start. And yeah. Must from visiting Dublin is to go to the Guinness Storehouse. So we went on the first full day we were in Dublin. It was definitely worth doing. However, I definitely would do it differently if I went in with better information. So the first thing that I would say is that when you book to go on, I thought you were booking on for like a slot and it was like a guided tour, when in fact it's not. It's actually like a 6-hour slot and you can just go when you want. So there's us like getting up in a panic, rushing around, having to be there for 12. I appreciate 12 isn't early, but when it's your first day after flying and travelling and all the rest of it, it was a bit of a rush. Yes, we rocked up and we were like, oh, we could have taken our time. So that's definitely something I would do different. Looking on TripAdvisor and a couple of like trip forums I've seen about the Guinness tour is querying about the price. We paid €35 for 2 people, which to be fair I thought was quite alright really, considering it's such an iconic thing to do when in the country. But it's mainly because what you're paying for is to walk around and do what you want and then getting a free pint at the end. So for me it was worth it because we actually spent about 3 hours there looking around everything. And basically what they do is they take you on a tour of how it came, the brand came about, and what goes into the brew, and you know, the history of the advertisement, and that actually is really interesting.
Hello, welcome.
Hiya.
How are you? Should we go to the start?
It's cool, isn't it?
So if you're using an audio guide statement, which goes on to channel 9 in this room here, and then again when we have absolutely everybody inside, we've got the kids. Experience is going to be. So in this room we have 4 different aroma pods, and they each represent the key ingredients that are found within our Guinness, and I'll talk about each one now in a little bit more detail. So over here to my left we have our malted barley. So our malted barley is served in
actually a cool section as well where they sort of like teach you how to pour a pint and things like that. But I've worked in a bar for a few years, so for me, I think they should have been paying me to pour my pint. But other than that, it was great.
This is 45. Yeah, 45. So to get your angle, you aim the top at the small golden harp on the glass, and that's how you get your 45-degree angle. Every single glass has a small golden harp like this one. So there also is a see-through one at the back, but we're looking for this golden ring. Step 3, you're going to pull the top all the way down. Let the Guinness rise up until it reaches the word Guinness on the glass. When it gets to here, straighten your glass up, and then we'll stop when we get halfway to the top of this golden harp. So we're only going to fill the glass in 3/4 of the way. Okay? Step 4, place your glass on the tray over here and let it settle. What you'll see is the gas is rising and falling, causing that cascade effect, and you'll see a colour change too. You'll see that darkness rising up the glass. I'm going to get everybody to do them 4 steps, then come back around the bar for the last 2 steps, where I'll teach you how to pour, or how to finish off the point. If you want a certificate like this with your name on it, all you have to do is type your name into the iPad over here, to my right, and hit print, and that way I can hand them out again. Would you like to
Something else that we did that I really wanted to do is I was in Portugal last year with work, and I met some of the Irish people, that sounds awful. Sorry, I met some of my colleagues who work in Ireland who recommended to me a restaurant called the Hairy Lemon, and I was like, oh okay, yeah, I'll definitely check it out when I'm over there, because I told them in October that I was going over in January, and they were like, honestly, it's the best cuisine you will ever try in Dublin. It is the heart of what we're about. And I was like, okay, brilliant, I'll definitely check it out. Rocked up, was slightly confused. Basically, it was a tiny little pub in the centre of Dublin, kind of like off the beaten track, and I was like, oh okay, yeah, looks nice. Opened it up and it was absolutely jam-packed. I thought it was just like a pub, and I was like, do they serve food? And then they're like, yeah, it's through the back. So once you wave through all the people, there's this little, I can only describe it as a living room filled with about 10 tables, everyone jammed in like eating, and I was like, oh okay, this is a bit strange. But anyway, we sat down, got seated, obviously pint of Guinness in hand, and we ordered the traditional Irish cuisine. So I had what they call the Dublin cobble, and my partner had the Irish breakfast. It wasn't the morning, but he just fancied it, and I'm not joking, it was stunning. The food is incredibly simple in regards to, it doesn't sound like a lot, like, you know, it's not going to be sort of glamorous steaks and cuts of meat and things like that, but the flavour that they pack into it is immense, and I can't knock it, honestly. I mean, it was a really good shout, to be fair, from my colleague. It was really good. That I'm very glad that we went there. And, you know, if you look them up on Tripadvisor, it's the Hairy Lemon, literally every single comment they've got is 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. So, and I think also the fact that it was kind of off the beaten track, it was very cosy, everyone was packed in, it kind of added it to me, for me. Because I think sometimes when you go to restaurants, it can feel a bit sterile, it can feel a bit clinical, like you can't just relax. In this place, it was just like going around your mum's for a Sunday roast or something. It was just really nice. So I'll pop their link in the below, just so you can check them out if you're ever in Dublin, and yeah, you can tell me what you think. So I've had a fun little afternoon. I've spent about an hour walking around in the wind and rain in central Dublin, trying to look for a fucking leprechaun museum, which is great, you know, it was banter, whatever. When we rocked up, they were like, oh no, sorry, you've missed the last one. So yeah, that's been fun. But I think the best thing about it, the front man of it was hilarious, and he's actually given us some really good recommendations for what to do tonight. So we're going to go to a comedy club in Central, which apparently has got really good reviews, and funny enough, it's always on a Wednesday night, so that'd be good. And I guess now we're just going to figure out what to do next. Hello. So unfortunately Ricky's not feeling very well, so he's headed back to the hotel and I'm going to the comedy show. I think 3 days of eating nothing but pure meat and Guinness has done him in a bit. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've had really good things about this place, so yeah, it'll be fun. See you later. So yeah, this first vlog is obviously me just trying out vlogging for the first time. Obviously I'm a little bit stuttery talking directly into the camera, and I'm still not quite used to getting my camera out and about. But yeah, if you've got any feedback for me, please leave it down below. Obviously I'm here to learn, and obviously then I can try it again next time when I'm in Amsterdam. I am actually going out there just for a long weekend. I'm actually taking my partner out there for his birthday, so that'd be great fun. I haven't been out there in about 6 years. My partner hasn't been out there in about 10 years. So I'm really excited. It's a place that's always like had a fondness in my heart. So if there's anything you wanted me to capture, or anything that you think would be great for me to visit that maybe wasn't there last time, please leave it below, and we'll definitely try and check it out. Meanwhile, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hopefully speak to you very soon. Thanks again. Bye.